At just 17 years old, Smilla Sundell didn't simply arrive in Muay Thai. She tore through it, fight after fight. She overwhelmed opponents with pressure, composure, and physical dominance far beyond her age, becoming the youngest champion the sport had ever seen. And before most fighters even reached their prime, she was already setting her sights on something bigger. This is the story of a Scandinavian phenom who didn't wait for the future. She chased it head on. Sundell was born in Sweden in 2004, not far from one of the country's historic Viking trade regions. Martial arts entered her life early. By the age of 5, she was already learning structured movement and discipline through karate. That foundation would matter more than anyone realized at the time. When her family relocated to Thailand, everything changed. At 12 years old, Smilla stepped into a Muay Thai gym for the first time. And it didn't take long before it became clear she belonged there. Within just 3 years, she compiled over 20 wins, overwhelming local competition with aggression, reach, and relentless clinch work. A life-changing decision at 15. In 2019, her family faced a difficult crossroads. They were ready to return home, but Smilla's potential was impossible to ignore. At only 15, she was given permission to remain in Thailand alone, training out of a world-class gym environment. School was finished. There was no safety net. It was either full commitment or walking away. She chose the hard path. At that stage, her punching power was still developing, but she compensated with brutal clinch control and conditioning that broke opponents down. Within the Southern Circuit, she quickly ran out of viable challengers. The reputation followed her, a fighter you didn't want to be matched with if longevity mattered to you. The hurricane builds momentum. As the competition level rose, Sundell didn't fade, she accelerated. Against more seasoned strikers, she imposed her pace, stringing together long combinations and forcing exchanges on her terms. In less than a year, she bulldozed through ranked contenders, earning the nickname the Hurricane, and climbing to the top of the WBC rankings. A contract that changed everything. Her rise caught the attention of Asia's largest combat sports promotion, which offered her a contract at just 16. Rather than rushing her debut, the year that followed was dedicated to refinement, sharpening elbows, knees, and ring IQ under elite guidance. Training alongside champions and absorbing lessons from high-level veterans hardened her approach. Even during heated gym sessions, her intensity demanded respect. PRO debut, proving it was real. Her debut matchup came against a dangerous striker known for explosive kicks. Any hint of nerves disappeared the moment the bell rang. Sundell controlled distance with a long jab, mixed levels effortlessly, and punished attempts to stand her ground. Knockdowns came quickly, pressure never relented. By the end of the round, it was clear this wasn't just a promising prospect. It was something special, unfolding in real time. The title opportunity. That performance fast-tracked her into a championship opportunity against an established star with elite boxing credentials and mainstream recognition. On paper, it was experience versus youth. In reality, it became a lesson in adaptation. Early adjustments neutralized counters, and once Sundell found her rhythm, the pace became overwhelming. Across 5 rounds, she imposed pressure, landed clean combinations, and physically bullied one of the division's most respected names. At 17 years old, she made history, the youngest champion the promotion had ever crowned.
I'm so happy right now. It's my biggest dream coming true.
After the belt, quiet confidence. Despite her dominance in the ring, Sundell remained reserved outside of it. She celebrated simply back in the gym, blending into training sessions rather than soaking in attention. Even as her profile grew, humility remained a constant.
เซราเขาสูงยาวมากแล้วเขาเป็นมวยที่กล้าออกหมัดเพื่อที่จุดเด่นของเขาคือหมัดเขาหนักนะครับ
Keep fighting. And then they say, we see you tomorrow. เจอกันพรุ่งนี้ People don't know that I speak Thai. I like to keep it that way. I'm too shy to speak.
The first true test, a cross-division war. In late 2023, her momentum met resistance. A champion from a lower weight class stepped up, technical, powerful, and fearless. This fight wasn't a showcase, it was a collision. Early exchanges were competitive, clean hooks landed. Pressure was answered with pressure, but once Sundell adjusted, the tide turned violently. In the second round, relentless combinations, elbows and knees broke the resistance. The referee stepped in before the damage became irreversible.
Always I start slow. I don't know why. I try to warm up every time, but still round one. But after that, it's okay.
What are you talking about? You hurt her in round one with that beautiful left hook, taking $50,000 and Tatre Singleton.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy a holiday now with my family.
Self-evaluation, not celebration. Even after a dominant finish, Sundell remained critical of herself. She spoke openly about slow starts and the need to improve, a mindset that separates champions from legends, a detour into kickboxing. Later that year, she returned to Sweden and tested herself under kickboxing rules. Without elbows or prolonged clinching, the environment felt limiting. Still, she dominated through volume and conditioning, earning a clear decision win, but walked away dissatisfied.
What's your kickboxing debut here tonight?
Feel good coming into kickboxing, but I want to do elbows. I want to pull them down and knee the face. I think if I could clinch, I would have finished.
The art of 8 limbs was where she belonged. The weight cut that changed everything. In 2024, a clash with a highly decorated veteran loomed large. Experience, power, and pedigree favored the challenger. But a weight cut miscalculation cost Sundell her title before the fight even began. Despite being stripped on the scale, she chose to compete anyway. Resilience over perfection. Early rounds were difficult. Speed and accuracy favored the veteran, but Sundell absorbed punishment, stayed composed, and began to push the pace. A brutal body shot shifted momentum, followed by a relentless finishing sequence that sealed the victory. Win or lose, respect was mutual. The moment transcended belts. The next evolution, MMA. With weight limitations and division gaps closing doors, Sundell made the logical decision, transition to mixed martial arts. Throughout 2025, she focused on grappling, quietly winning multiple tournaments and expanding her skill set. Her MMA debut was scheduled late in the year, only to be postponed due to a last-minute opponent withdrawal. The wait continues. What comes next? History favors Muay Thai athletes in women's MMA. The blueprint exists, and given what Sundell has already accomplished before turning 20, her ceiling remains unknown. What is certain is this: Smilla Sundell isn't done evolving. She's just getting started. If you enjoyed this breakdown of one of combat sport's most unique young talents, make sure to support the channel. More stories like this are coming, and the future chapters may be even bigger than the ones already written.